Good day, viewers. We all have busy schedules, so we spend more time racing about than thinking about our health. We even occasionally forget to eat. The most significant meal of the day is included in this. What percentage of Americans miss breakfast, do you know? Although it could appear practical, there are a number of long-term consequences. What happens to your body when you skip breakfast every day is the topic of today's discussion. Can one put on weight? Do you ever go through mood swings? Will you feel dizzy and nauseous? Wait. Can skipping breakfast slow the aging process? How does that work? We discuss all of this and more. 1. You put on weight. I realize it looks absurd. You acquire more weight when you eat less. Just give it a minute and listen. The body functions in odd ways. You may definitely save some additional calories in the morning by foregoing breakfast. But later in the day, you feel hungry as a result. Your body will cling to the food you ultimately consume since it doesn't know when it will be given to you again. When you eat during the day greatly influences how much weight you acquire. Your eating routine will be disrupted if you skip breakfast. As a result, you'll eat more often in the hours before night, which will make you gain weight. Additionally, there is proof that missing breakfast results in weight gain even if you don't overeat the rest of the day. This occurs because the body's natural clock is thrown off. Therefore, if you were considering missing breakfast, you might want to think twice. 2. Aging can be reversed. However, isn't this advantageous? Oh, okay. We're going to start off well in order to avoid overwhelming them. Missing breakfast might make your skin appear younger. By skipping a meal, you reduce your calorie intake. Your body ages significantly as a result of this. Your levels of insulin will drop and your growth hormones will rise as a result of calorie restriction. One of the justifications for intermittent fasting is this. It will combat oxidative stress and inflammation. By doing so, the skin cells may be repaired and wrinkles can be avoided. Much research has supported this. Therefore, foregoing breakfast can help you seem younger. However, doing it sometimes is the only thing that is advised. I'll go into greater detail on why doing it frequently is bad. What do you like to eat when you're on the go? Pick up any yogurt? A fast bagel, perhaps? Please share your thoughts in the section below. 3. Skipping breakfast might increase your intelligence. It appears that this contradicts everything I just said. Some people say that intermittent fasting can aid your cognitive functioning. If it's done properly, that is. To be clear, intermittent fasting typically calls for 8 hours of eating followed by 16 hours of not eating. You'll be more focused if you stick to a tight food plan and get the necessary nutrition. If meals are skipped and then eaten within a certain time frame, oxidative stress and inflammation may be minimized. According to research, eating less often can promote the development of new nerve cells. These facilitate proper brain function. However, the fasting diet must be followed correctly for this to be effective. It is believed that missing breakfast only to avoid eating will have the opposite impact. Are you attempting to be in shape before we go on? Make sure your health is in good shape. 4. Bad breath. This one should serve as a sobering reminder of reality for all you cleanliness fanatics. Breakfast skippers are twice as likely to have foul breath. You might not even be aware of this until someone makes you feel embarrassed and brings it out. But why does it have terrible breath? Although it hasn't been verified, numerous intriguing scientific theories have been put forth. Many people who skip breakfast do so in order to get an extra hour of sleep. Once you do get up, though, you'll probably be in a hurry to leave the house. There won't be much time left for you to wash your teeth. As a consequence, germs in your mouth will continue to exist. This includes the germs on your mouth and gums. Infections in your throat or lungs are 2 examples of considerably more serious conditions that might be indicated by bad breath. 5. Acid reflux. Your body will get more acidic if you miss breakfast more frequently. For those who from acid reflux, this is very awful. You're familiar with this. It occurs when stomach acid travels back up the esophagus. You, therefore, get indigestion and heartburn. Anyone who has experienced either will agree that they are both quite unpleasant. A severe burning feeling in your chest is known as heartburn. Upper abdominal ache is indigestion. Breakfast can benefit both. A substantial meal will prevent the acid from harming your intestines, according to experts. Additionally, those who have breakfast often consume less in the hours that follow. By doing this, you prevent acid reflux from occurring later in the day. It has been advised that you eat foods that are low in acid to prevent issues. Oatmeal, bananas, apples, and egg whites are examples of this. 6. You're quite exhausted in the afternoon. Simply said, breakfast provides you with energy for the rest of the day. Your body uses the energy from fatty acids broken down after a morning meal. You must have it to work. According to research, folks who eat breakfast are more likely than those who don't to be physically active throughout the day. You'll experience weariness later on if you skip breakfast. Your everyday routine will be hampered by this. If your body isn't getting enough energy, you can't operate efficiently. Between noon and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the tiredness sets in. This is because there isn't any fuel to keep your mind focused. These are the hours that the majority of individuals need to keep active. You might not be able to perform your work to the best of your abilities if it involves continual movement. But this is when things become a bit complicated. 7. You get dizzy. Anyone who has ever worked while hungry would agree with me. Meal skipping makes you feel uneasy. Breakfast deprivation can lead to headaches. Your blood glucose level drops too low, which is the cause of this. The prospect of having headaches all day is not enjoyable to me. They frequently come with nausea. It seems hard to do physical effort when feeling ill. Now, your body can typically withstand missing breakfast sometimes. Your mind will suffer if you do it on a daily basis. Your blood sugar will drop, making you feel lightheaded. Therefore, eat a little food in the morning as a favor for yourself. 8. You experience anxiety. Due to the recent chaos around the globe, anxiety and despair seem to be more prevalent than ever. The last thing you want to do if you are currently experiencing mental health issues is skipping breakfast. As you can see, missing breakfast might raise your cortisol levels. This hormone serves as your body's fight or flight response when danger is present. Your body interprets becoming hungry as a stressful situation. You, therefore, experience elevated cortisol levels. Make sure your diet is appropriate if you struggle with anxiety. One of the things causing your mental illness may be that you skip breakfast. Your body may occasionally use feelings of unease as a signal to request nourishment. 9. Increased chance of heart disease. Did you know that the top cause of mortality worldwide is heart disease? Every 36 seconds, a person in the United States alone passes away from cardiovascular disease. Avoiding breakfast is one of the worst things you can do to your health if you have heart disease. Breakfast skippers are 21% more likely to get heart disease. Here, men are represented to be especially defenseless. A morning shock is delivered to our bodies when we consume breakfast. Cutting meals might cause blood pressure to soar since your heart has to work harder to keep up with your daily activities. Not only is skipping breakfast associated with high blood pressure, but also with obesity and diabetes. To keep healthy, one has to eat well. Most people are unaware of how important breakfast is. Have I piqued your curiosity? Do you ever forget to have breakfast? Tell us in the comments section below. Enjoyed this video? If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more secrets and tips, subscribe to the channel. Before you go, we have handpicked 2 videos for you that will greatly benefit you. Click the videos to watch. See you in the next video.